Okay. Looks like we're back. All right. Go and refresh some stuff and get some stuff going again. Sorry about that. And once I get everything set, we'll pick back up the game again real quick. So just make sure it's not going to disconnect again right away. Like we're okay at least. Let me go grab YouTube chat. YouTube probably made a new stream for this, which is unfortunate, but easily good. Which yeah, sorry. Let me go grab the chat, and then we'll get started here. Might also change the thumbnail while we'll change. Grab the chat real quick. The only thing is that, you know, because I'm opening Google Chrome, it's gonna mess with the stream. But like, if I want to be able to see chat, I need to do this. So have a lose-lose situation. All right, let me go ahead and maybe fix the that real quick, and then we're gonna paint here, edit, choose this. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, we're back. All right, I think I've got everything all set. So let me try that again, I guess. Let me open up the game again real quick, and we'll pop over to that. We'll let the intro play once. Since technically didn't see it properly last time.
And it's great how we make each other on this wild and crazy carousel.
Looks a little blurry. I wonder if I can do something about that. It is a 3DS game, so there's a certain amount of like some of that I can't do anything about. But I wonder if I don't know if I've changed the graphic settings like for it to render at higher resolutions. Maybe I'll check that after this. Before we get into the game proper. Okay. Oh, a reason to use this. Okay, you can see that there's a couple people standing on top of the roof there. I did download all the DLC content specifically for one thing, Nanako. Also some of the other Velvet Room attendees, but mostly Nanako. You can have Nanako as a navigator, which is it's gonna be so fun. Yeah, Marie and Margaret too could be like fun, and like some of the other Velvet Room attendants, but come on, Nanako as a navigator. Oh, sorry, wants me to do something. All right. Do we have to configure any settings? I think we should be mostly fine. Let me actually, speaking of settings, hold on. Emulation. No, configure. Let me do actually. Here, we'll configure current game so that way if I change something. So graphics. Enhancements is 4 times regular resolution. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I have it at 4 times native. That's rendering, so all right. I guess you can't just do anything to like 2D elements that are already pre-rendered, really, right? So, oh wait, was there any config stuff? Play voices, auto scroll, cursor memory, convert camera look, show guides. Oh, let's do, well, actually, let's leave all that the same for now. I guess I can change stuff when we get into the game if I need to. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, just new game. What route are we doing first? First, you think I'm doing more than one playthrough? I'm only doing either P3 or P4, so we have to pick one. Because this game is like 60 hours, so like if I'm doing like the other route, I'm doing it like as a challenge playthrough or like way down the line. I say we do P4. I think that's fair. We've done a lot of Persona 3 lately. I will probably do some more. Yeah, let's do P4. Let's make this a P4 year, yeah? Because between this and then I've got the P4 Pixie only run, let's do some P4. Plus that way we can have Nanako as our navigator for the P4 MC, which sounds like fun. Why not? Let's do P4. We've got a lot of P3, we'll have more. It's up to you to choose a protagonist's story. Your choice of a protagonist will affect how the story develops. Yep. From my understanding, it changes the intro quite a bit. Like which one you pick, changes how the intro works quite a bit, and then also some other stuff. But yeah, I might change how things are laid out. By the way, I can always like rearrange the screens later, but we'll see how this works for today, and then I'll take some notes and try out some things as we continue out throughout the game. Like technically this top screen is 16:9, so you could scale it to the full screen, but then like I would have to figure out the chat box different and stuff, so we'll figure it out as we go. I can always adjust and move things around later. Yeah, well, we get to see everybody either way. It's just a matter of if you choose the P3 protagonist, the P4 protagonist has some lines. If you choose the P4 protagonist, the P3 protagonist has some lines. And if you choose one or the other, that's the group you start with for like the first 10-20 minutes or so. And then also it does, I think, affect like some other stuff down the line, but I only know about the first little bit. Yes, as DLC, I specifically went out of my way to find all the DLC and install that specifically so you can have Nanako as a navigator. There's also some of the other Velvet Room attendants like Elizabeth and Margaret you can get as navigators as DLC, but as well as some personas, like the usual Persona DLC kind of stuff. But like specifically I wanted Nanako as a navigator. Like I went out of my way for the DLC for that. I don't think so, at least not with this one. There's a bunch of DLC for Persona Q2 as well, so hey, never say never. I'm not sure what all is in the Persona Q2 DLC, so let me just see the description of both real quick. The Persona 4 protagonist, a second-year student at Yasogami High School and leader of the investigation team working to solve the murders in the rural town of Yaso Inaba. The P3 protagonist, a second year at Gyakugan High School and the leader of C's, is investigating charters to save mankind from the apathy syndrome. Okay. The story will be centered around the companions of Persona 4. There's a chance that the protagonist's name will be seen by others through data exchange. Oh, I think the chance of that is very low. Please do not use names that will offend us. Okay. Do we want to name him by his canonical name, or do we just want to put in the usual name, a Box O'Reilly? Yeah, we could do the like canonical name. I'm not sure if they gave us enough room for his like actual last name. We'll see how far it goes. Narukami. Yeah. Oh, I put YU as in like the big. Here, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do Naruka, since we can only fit that many characters. Okay. Yeah, that's acceptable. We're playing as the P4 protagonist. Oh. The selection has no effect on the story, so choose the difficulty. Oh, gosh. How about we can always do the P3. We can come back for a risky playthrough for the P3 side, I think, at some point. This game is hard. Yeah, this game is already hard. Let's just pick hard for now. And I can always come back for risky with a P3 protagonist, I think. Because, like, man, it is a pretty hard game already. Yeah, I picked this up physically a couple months ago when I saw it. So I do own this physically as well. Yeah, it'd be nice to have like a 3DS capture card, honestly, for some games. Like, and like, especially like with Pokemon stuff, since it doesn't render particularly well on most emulators that I've found, but yeah. Yeah, let's just start at hard difficulty. We'll do hard difficulty, text and enjoy the start, sure. And then we can lock in and do risky on a second playthrough once because like if we do have to do a second playthrough for E3, then we can always do risky then. You can always turn it down later if it gets too bad, but like we just might have to do some grinding at the start on stream, which isn't the end of the world. It'll be appropriate. If the battle will end if the MC dies, that's appropriate. Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant. Louis Ananis Senecasa. Oh gosh. I butchered that name probably.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It seems you have quite a unique fate after all. The cards are whispering to me. They say that a curious incident is awaiting you. Perhaps you have a premonition of it already. Do you know who your threads of destiny will intertwine with?
Margaret's voice brings back memories of a certain person's words.
Wow, you're strong.
The fate that Margaret was talking about? If that's the case, the person's name is... Enter his name. Oh, okay, Shoot. Trying to remember his canonical name in a minute. Because you know Kami, right, for P3 or for P4 protagonist, and then for P3 protagonist, it's Makoto Yuki, right? I think that's one of the canonical names. He's got a couple different ones depending on the the source material, I think, but I think Makoto Yuki is the one that's generally accepted as the one I see the most. At least, hey, at least he's got we've got enough characters for his full name.
I see. As I thought.
Thank
you
goodness this
sense
game is
something
voiced,
as
so I don't
well.
have to voice everything. Here, you know what? I want to try something real quick. So let's see. This is top screen. What happens if I just oh right, it doesn't fit perfectly. I forgot that it's kind of funky. But like it could work. So what if we do that and then like if we do this, if we just do layers and then we can't see chat this way, but no, this just looks funky. I'll think about like messing around with it more later. I'll look back at the footage after today and see if there's a better way of doing this. I would like the top screen to be larger on this layout. The bottom screen being larger works great because look how good this looks. It's all flush and everything. The full picture is taken up, and then we just got this like top screen thing, and it's like But I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll see what other people have done. It's already pretty large here. I'll have to watch it back on my phone. I'll watch the stream back on my phone, and then I can see like if it's large enough or not. That'll also be good.
I look forward to the story that the strands of fate will weave. Well then, until we meet again.
I think there is auto like text moving forward, but like it's a setting, so you can't like turn it off in the middle of a conversation, like with some of the games. So either I have to have it on all the time or like off all the time, both of which are kind of eh. I like having it as an option when playing through these games because sometimes I'll either talk over stuff we've seen before, like a conversation we've seen 100 times before, or I'll just like pause the conversation if I go off on a tangent and then I'll start it up again. But anyway.